She does fancy me.
Oh, yeah. It's probably why she's always going to the opticians.
Yeah. Hey, have you seen this? No one's even got an egg down their gob yet, and they're getting ready for the sale.
Yeah, well, it's all to do with commerce now, you know, not getting fat and bad teeth.
Thought it had to do with religion.
That's just an excuse, you know, like Christmas and that. Oh, yes.
See what's outside the choice.
What is this neighbourhood watch? You've been at that window all morning. Oh, eh?
I wonder what's happened.
Murder moose found.
Sammy.
No, it's harmless. I'm reading it for general studies. It's about a prince whose mother runs off with another man.
Yeah, I know what it's about.
No, but I thought it was going to be dead boring, but you could imagine it happening, couldn't you? Is that my perfume?
Oh, yeah, I hope you don't mind.
And my jacket as well.
Well, I was showing a young couple around a house in Woolton today. I just wanted to look a bit more up to date. Must have been Caroline they wanted to see. There's Michael now with Jess.
Funny enough, in this place someone hides behind a curtain and they get stabbed.
Funny.
They're gone?
They wouldn't have known anything, son. Lost Harry's dog. He wanted me to see if the police, you know. Hope it's nothing serious. Thanks.
Look, you could have asked them.
Don't worry, son. We'll find Monty.
It's something to do with James, isn't it? Oh, I told you. So what's he done now? Jess, go play in your room. I want to talk to Caroline.
He's dead. Who's dead, Daddy?
It's all right, love, I'll get it. It's probably for me anyway. Oh, hello.
Hi, my name's Andy. I'm a friend of Owen's. Is Sammy there?
Yeah, I'm sorry, love. I was expecting someone else.
All right, Sammy. Remember me? Owen's mate?
Oh, yeah, I remember, Andy. Oh, God, nothing's happened to him, has he?
No, not yet. I was thinking of kicking his head, though. Wondered if you'd mind.
I thought thy bride bed to have deck sweet maid, and not to have strewn thy grave.
Brilliant.
Well, Shakespeare wrote the best bits. Do you do this?
I'm doing it now.
Oh, yeah, I haven't said you were at uni.
Are you going to try for it?
Don't know, I think I might have blown me chance. I'd like to. I mean, I'm enjoying this. Better than what I've been doing for the last few weeks, anyway.
Yeah? What's that?
Just wrecking myself.
Right, I better be off now. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Yeah, don't worry.
Are you sure this jacket looks all right?
Yeah, you look fine.
Okay, right. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Mum, you've already said that.
Oh, right, okay. Nice to meet you, Andrew.
She's been like that all day.
Is she in love or something?
Hey, you're joking, aren't you? I'm only with my dad, like.
Maybe it's just the spring.
See you later. We didn't mean to be out this long.
Oh, they weren't a run in the middle of the day, Mum.
So are you? No, nothing. Listen, do you fancy doing the night shift tonight?
Yeah, all right. I could do with the extra money.
No, nice one. Only we're trying to get the dog back. We think it comes round at night, and I've had it up to here with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no problem. I'll see you later, eh?
Oh, nice one. See, Lee, we'll get Monty back tonight if it's the last thing we do.
Yeah.
What have I done to deserve this?
Well, today's the day, Terry. I've taken all my readings, checked everything I'm supposed to check. Today's the day, Terry. Come on.
Oh, wait, hang on. Well, I've only been up half the night, haven't I? Any chance of a cup of tea and a piece of toast first?
God, you're so romantic.
I'm romantic. Well, you're the one standing here with a stopwatch and a thermometer, aren't you?
I'm not. Oh, well, listen, you go to bed, have a sleep. I'll bring you something to eat. And then we'll have a romantic night in, the pair of us.
Well, see, the thing is, I'm supposed to be working tonight.
What?
Well, Mick's offered me the night shift. They've got to try and find Monty.
Doug, Terry, this is our baby we're talking about.
I didn't know, did I?
Terry, I'm offering you a night of endless love. What's Mick offering you?
The night shift. Money. I mean, you do remember what money is, don't you?
Yeah, that's the stuff that can't buy you love, isn't it? Well, look, tell him you can't do it.
Oh, I mean, I can't just go over there, can I, and say, look, Mick, I can't work tonight because, well, we want to try and make a baby.
Well, think of something.
Kids! Kids!
What?
Look, the food's been eaten. Monty must have come back last night and eaten it. Shall we see if he's still here?
Yeah.
Monty!
Monty!
Do you think Monty's a big white rabbit?
What?
Well, maybe it's me, but the Easter Bunny appears to be knocking on your window.
Come to think of it, Andy, Owen did mention you were a bit mental.
Yeah, well, Owen would drive anybody mental.
What you mean?
Well, mostly, I mean, he never shuts up about you. He's crazy about you, you know.
Look, did he send you around here?
No. I wouldn't have come if he had. It's just... Well, you should see him in physio. He's pushing himself too hard. He's obsessed. It's like he's punishing himself. Like he doesn't like himself anymore.
Yeah, well, I know about that.
I was wondering, I've got a car. I could take you round to his. Just cheer him up. Just showing someone still likes him.
I'm sorry. I can't help him. I'm as bad as him.
Look, he's trying to do without you, and you're trying to do without him. And neither of you are doing too well. I just thought, maybe if you get back together, maybe you could help each other out. What do you think?
I think it sounds like a Barry Manilow song.
Yeah, so instead you like Barry Manilow.
Oh, shut up.
Hi.
Hello? You actually got one then?
Of course. Would I let you down?
I'll never fly.
We'll see about that. Come on.
Have you seen this? The kids want us to stick it up in the cab in case somebody's seen it.
Wouldn't it be better with a 40?
Ah, they haven't got one. They've even said they'll pay the reward out their own pocket money, you know. Oh, they're desperate, you know, it says. And they're dead grateful for you for swapping over.
Well, as a matter of
See,
fact...
the thing is, it's a kind of a substitute for them. I mean, I do the best I can for them, but after what they've been through, well, they're bound to feel a bit insecure, aren't they? I think the dog probably helps them cope. I mean, he's so stupid, you have to trust him. At least till this happened, like. So if I can get him back for them, well, they'll be made up, Tess.
Yeah.
Did you want something, like?
No, it's... Well, I think I'll put that in the cab, this poster.
A nice one.
Here you are, you have a go.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Take it slowly. There you go. All right. That's it.
Look. It's trying to get free. I feel rotten holding it down.
Well, if you let go, it'll come crashing down. You can only fly because you're holding onto it.
Yes, Doctor, very profound.
Here, try this.
Brilliant!
You know what I like about kite flying? It's always bound to end in disaster. Nobody ever just winds their kite in. Everybody waits till it comes crashing down and there's string all over the place and you have to climb up a tree to fetch it.
Doctor, my mother told me it was wicked to climb trees.
Nothing wrong with being wicked once in a while.
What are you doing?
Sorting my bum out. I'm leaving.
Listen, you shouldn't make any big decisions while you're in this state.
Yes, Doctor.
Caroline.
Look, this whole place stinks of him. I can smell him now. Can you imagine that? Michael, I want to bury it all. I want it not to have happened. I just want to be somewhere else.
Why don't you just sit...
Leave me alone.
Now, this is where the adventure starts.
Oh, I've had enough adventures for one afternoon, thank you.
In books, you're just trying to get your kite back. And it turns out it's landed in the garden of the evil magician.
Yeah, but you always get back in time for tea.
We'll get back in time. Stop worrying.
I'm not worried. That's it. I could be going back to a teenage daughter flat in the back with alcoholic poisoning, and I hadn't thought about it at all.
Is that what you really wanted to talk about? Have I been steamrollering you?
No. I had forgotten all about it. Dreadful, isn't it?
Wicked. I haven't thought about much else either.
Look, you're gonna have to give me a bunk up to get this, okay? Ready? Yep. Ah! Oh, no! I've had a really nice afternoon, thanks. I'd better go now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll see you.
Chrissy? Do you want to do something really wicked?
What?
Have you ever been to the pictures in the afternoon?
That's not wicked. For old ladies in rain hats, sheltering from the rain.
Depends what you're going to see.
Why? What are we going to see?
I'm not telling. I'll see you outside the Odeon a week today, 2:30.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Terry, your dad's on the phone.
Oh, right, I'll see you later, Mick.
Well, thanks a lot, sis.
So what did my dad want?
Well, he's not really on the phone.
What?
Well, I just wanted you to myself. Is he okay?
Well, I haven't told him yet.
What?
Well, I was just going to, and then you come over.
Yeah, you've been in there for ages.
I know, but, well, you see, his kids are really upset about the dog.
Right.
All right, Sid.
Hi, Mick. Terry wants to tell you something.
What? Oh, hey.
What's up?
Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to do the night shift tonight.
Well, you just said...
I know, it's just that, well, you know, I forgot about something.
What kind of something?
It's personal.
Well, if it's personal, that's up to you. The cow will just have to stand there.
Well, we've got to pay the settle off, haven't we? I mean, what I mean is, it's your shift, isn't it?
What kind of personal was it again?
Well...
Well, you know where babies come from, don't you, Mick? Come on, Terry.
Paddy. Oh, it's all right. Go and enjoy yourself. Hey, do you want to book in next month, just in case?
Tar. Where's biscuits? I gave them up for Lent. I'll decide what I'm giving up for Lent, thanks very much. Sorry, just thought you always gave up biscuits.
Right.
So early?
Yeah, getting too good for this job, aren't I?
What do you want for your tea?
Anything I'm easy.
Well, that's a great help, isn't it?
Didn't Bobby ring then?
No, he didn't ring, and yes, they could all be dead for all I know.
They'd be fine. If anything had gone wrong, you would have heard by now.
I don't want to lecture on about how neurotic I'm being. I just want to know what you want for your tea.
Egg and chips.
Right, fine.
Where you going?
To buy some eggs.
Oh, don't be soft. I just meant, oh, see what we got in, eh?
No, you just said you wanted egg and chips.
I was only,
Humouring me.
No.
Look, I was going to say, why don't you go out tonight? You got no kids hanging round, nothing to worry about.
Well, we've no money. It's all right for you, up to your neck in credit cards.
I think that's a great idea.
We're having egg and chips.
Sheila.
Look, I'm not going out. I'm waiting for a phone call.
Well, fair enough. You can take your coat off then. We'll have something else.
The police said he was killed in a car crash in Aberdeen. He never said anything about Aberdeen. I can't believe it. I mean, he must have...
Caroline, it was a tragic accident.
I got this letter from him today. He must have posted it before... I thought if I read it, it would be like finishing him off, but... It's a nice letter. He says I'd be better off in London. He was always saying that. Maybe he was right.
He must have been scared.
Oh, hiya. Thought I'd never get back. Is your dad in?
It's only 4:30.
Oh. You two look as though you've had a nice time.
Yeah, we went to see him, but he wasn't in. We left a note there.
Oh, well, I'm glad about that.
It was Auntie's idea. You look like you've had a good time.
Do I?
Yeah, you're all rosy.
Oh, it must be the weather, eh?
Monty! Monty!
You looking for Monty, mate?
Yeah, have you seen him?
No, I'm just putting something in our bin.
Oh, right. Hey, you haven't seen a big white rabbit, have you?
No. See ya.
Yeah, all right.
Do you want to get that?
No. Hello? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's for you.
Yeah? Oh, Michaela's got it. I'll tell you what, just tell her it was me, eh? Because she's got a soft spot for me. All right, then. Bye. Sorry about that. He's doing a follow-up on this story he did about a clairvoyant who reckons she's in touch with John Lennon. Well, apparently he's got a new band in heaven with Buddy Holly and Bing Crosby.
Bing!
Don't ask. Anyway, they're going to appear on John Lennon's 50th birthday, and she's trying to flog the tickets.
Hey, we'll have to go to that one, Sheila. Where are they playing? The cemetery?
Well, this is it, you see. For some reason, they're playing on the Goods Exchange in Peterborough.
Earth-shattering.
Look, Mum, he probably just doesn't want to bother you. It's the first time you've had no kids to worry about since you went to Rome, isn't it?
Tell me, why do you keep taking his side? Oh, ganging up on me now, are we? Well, thank you very much, my own daughter. Of course, you're very important now you're a journalist, aren't you? Tell me, what does your clairvoyant friend think about the chances of an early election?
I don't want to fight with you.
Well, you've got a very funny way of showing it.
I've been meaning to tell you. My dad said I could use his place while he's away, keep an eye on it for him. Give me a chance to get my head together for this job.
You've only just come.
It's only my dad's place.
Well, what do you want to go to an empty house for when you could be with your mother?
She's just told you. She wants to sort her head out for this job, doesn't she?
I think I can work out what my own daughter needs for myself, thank you very much.
Well, you could have the place to yourselves, couldn't you? Be the first time, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
How will you make the most of it? You know where I'll be if you need me. Thanks for the tea. It's great.
Am I supposed to apologise now?
I couldn't care less what you do.
Obviously.
Look, Mum, this is between you and me Dad. Stop taking it out on me and Billy.
Oh, I see. That's great, isn't it? You've taken your dad's side, now you're taking Billy's
Grow
side.
up! It's nothing to do with sides.
Well, what has it got to do with, then?
Look, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. I was going to me Dad's anyway.
No, come on. What has it got to do with? Let's hear it. Come on.
Okay. It's to do with you. You're jealous.
Jealous? Whereof?
Me Dad and the baby and Susan.
What would I want to be jealous of her for? I've got a man down there as well.
Oh, shut up! I don't want to hear you. He's me Dad, isn't he? You're me man. If he's happy with Susan, great. You're happy with Billy, great. Let's just leave it at that.
That's all very well for you, Miss Clever Draws, but he's not scheming to take your child off you, is he?
What?
You heard.
Me Dad's not scheming anything. He'd no more take Claire up. Look, you sort yourself out, I am off.
Oh, go on, go.
I'm going.
I don't know why you bothered to come back in the first place.
I came back because I thought we could talk, but we can't talk. We've never been able to talk, have we?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know, all the time I was a kid, you were swanning round like you were some kind of saint. You never swore or smoked or missed mass, teaching us by example. You terrified us. How could I talk to you about lads or anything, eh? I thought you were from another planet. When I found out about sex, I thought, my mum can't have done that. We must have been adopted.
We did talk.
And then all this. The divorce and you and Billy, and I thought, right, she's been hurt. She's just like the rest of us now. Maybe now. No. Oh, it's all everyone else's fault, isn't it, Mum? It's all Billy and Bobby and Susan and the baby. Well, that baby's going to be my brother or sister.
Have you finished?
No, I haven't. You know, my dad left. I thought, this is it. Now she's really going to go somewhere. She's going to leave everything behind that was holding her back. All the skivvying and the religion. Well, look where you went. Across the road. And you're still a skivvy. And you're still carting all that round with you, aren't you? Do you know what? It wasn't me dad who should have left. It was you.
I'm wasting my life, am I? I should be out there telling them all about the ghost of Bing Crosby or something. Maybe then you'd be proud of me, like I'm proud of you.
Mum, it wouldn't matter if Billy was St. Francis of Assisi and you just won a Pulitzer Prize. You'd still feel bad. You like feeling bad. Fine. Why don't you just go and book yourself into a convent, eh? Oh, make sure it's a silent order. Give us all a break.
I've never felt better about anything than I do about me and Billy.
I'll see you, Billy.
Hey, Karen, listen there. Your mum, well, she's got a lot on the plate. So you will see her again before you shoot off, won't you?
Yeah, of course I will. Tell her. Oh, nothing. I think she did the right thing when she come here, Billy.
Well, at least we got a bit of time to ourselves. Maybe that's what we needed, eh?
Follow the story of the baby who weighed just 1 pound 8 ounces at birth, little Jack, in Special Babies, after the break.
Did you like it then? Did you? Yeah. That's good. Having a good time then. Oh, there's the pips. There's the pips. Haven't you got any more money? Yeah. Oh, all right then. Bye-bye.
Doing all right, Harry?
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry about everything.
Oh, forget about it. Looks like we both got something to celebrate. You know what this is, don't you?
Well, I had a bit of an idea, yeah.
I'm a single man again.
Not very single.
Let's have a party.
Look, you don't have to put a brave show on for me, you know. I must feel a bit strange.
I feel great.
I know, but...
If she hadn't come back and all that, I might feel different, but as it is, well, I feel like it's party time. Come on, tell us what you want and I'll cook it for you.
Oh, no, we're not going through that again. Karen's right, we're free. Let's go out.
No way. It's the first night we've had for ages on our own. We're staying in. We could get a takeaway.
Great. Haven't had a takeaway for ages.
Quiet night in, eh? Just the two of us.
Quiet night.
I've had the past hanging on me back for the past 2 years. I've finally shook it off. Time to start thinking about the future, eh? It won't be long.
Monty. 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 Monty.
Hasn't found Monty yet. No. Hasn't found Harvey yet either. Come on, let's go and have some fun with the bun.
Hey, this can't be for me.
Oh, who else would it be for?
What have I done to deserve this?
Well, our Sammy's revising around at Nisha's and she's asked could she stay the night. Jeff's revising around at Bumpers. He's staying the night. And Katie
Who's going to serenade us?
is going to bed very, very early.
So you thought.
That you and I could have
Quiet night in.
Oh, we haven't got any wine.
I'll go and get some.
You go and get the wine. I'll sort Katie out. And then when you get back...
Hey, we could teach him to listen to other people's conversations, then he'd be a bug bunny.
So what do we do now?
Just wait for someone to come.
What? We'd be here all night.
Hey. God, he must be blind.
Must be in the way of his dog. Hey, wouldn't let the dog see the rabbit. Well, it's come to something, hasn't it, when a man of my age is playing with rabbits?
Well, come on, what do you want to do then?
I want to play with women.
You mean like bunny girls?
God, you're an image. Get down. What are you doing? Nice one. Look at me kicks. There's more action at home.
Oh, well, hang on, we haven't even started.
Oh, aye, what's next, like? Knock and run?
Come on, I'll show you.
All right. God, you got enough of that. Feed Rod as well.
Cold trimmings, nams, pickles, poppadoms, the works.
Upstairs of the Raj, eh?
Happy Easter. Yeah, I'll cop that bottle, will you?
Great. What's the video?
Oh, forget the video. They didn't have anything else left. I picked that up because I felt stupid leave with nothing.
Why, where is it?
Leave it. Give us a hand with this, will you?
What's the secret? Is it a dirty one?
No, it's the accused.
The accused? Not the one about the girl who got raped?
Yeah, look, I'm sorry, Sheila.
What did you get that one out for?
Well, it was a toss-up between pro-celebrity bowls and communion.
What's communion?
Well, it's about mass murder or something.
Seem to know a lot about these films.
Well, there was some blurb on the back of the box, and I picked communion because it sounded Catholic.
Oh, I see. And you thought, well, Sheila's been raped. She'd be interested in this. Just to think for a romantic night in, she can relive the whole experience.
Look, Sheila, I told you, they picked up anything. They didn't have anything else left. I wasn't thinking straight.
Be stupid. There must have been an aerobics video or Postman Pat or something, not that.
Yeah, I know. Look, my mind was full of bargees and booners, and I saw that, and I knew the title, and I heard it was a good film, and it was on our doorstep before I remembered what it was about. Look, to be honest with you, I wasn't thinking about the video. I was hoping we weren't going to get around to watching it. Come on, give us a hand with this, eh?
All right, Frank. You haven't got a big cardboard box I can borrow of you?
I'm sorry, mate. I'm on my way to a candlelit dinner for two.
Oh, that be you and your Jeff?
He's staying at his mates.
Oh, I thought I'd just seen him.
Oh, why? You sure it wasn't a big white rabbit?
You what?
Oh, it's just something that Jeff said.
No, I'm trying to catch the dog, you know.
I'm sorry, Mick, but I'm trying to catch something else.
All right, Frank. See ya.
See you, mate. Aye?
Who was that at the door?
Yeah, Mick. I told him to get lost. I didn't want my wife getting cold. I mean, I'm in my meal.
Frank Rogers, you're terrible.
Yeah.
It's Easter Vigil tonight.
What's that?
Oh, let's take the kids down the cathedral for midnight mass. Then they could eat their chocolate eggs on the way home.
Leave it, no one knows we're here.
Well, not the old Karen.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure I've come in. Billy, where did you put that box we brought the takeaway in?
It's here, it's full of wrappers and everything.
Oh, look, I didn't mean to interrupt anything. It's all right, leave it, love.
You're all right, won't take a minute.
Your dinner will go cold. I keep doing this, Bill.
Do you need me?
It's the third romantic encounter I've split up this week.
There you go.
Oh, thanks, love. That's nice.
Yeah, it's for Claire.
Yeah, you miss them at times like this, don't you?
Well, I suppose you enjoy the peace and quiet.
I got a bit too much myself. Yeah, you haven't seen any other rabbits, have you?
No, why? Has the dog got one?
Ah, doesn't matter. Too much peace and quiet, I think. See ya.
See you, love. Rabbits.
Should I switch the lights off?
Sorry.
I'm sorry I couldn't find any candles.
It's okay. I like looking at you.
We get the meal finished quicker with the lights on.
Why do you want to finish so soon?
Might want to start on something else.
My mother told me never rush your meals.
My mother told me not to do lots of things, including why I ended up with you.
Unbridled passion and love, that was.
Messing about, my mother called it. Just goes to show you mothers don't know everything, doesn't it? I like messing about with you, Frank Rogers.
Do you want any more of this stuff?
No, I'm fine, I was great. Leave them, eh?
No, let's get them done, then we can settle down.
We're leaving until the morning means only us here.
No, I'd rather not.
Look, what's going on, Sheila?
What?
Well, you haven't sat still since I came back. You've hardly looked at me.
Be soft.
I'm not being soft, I'm being serious. I want to talk to you, all right?
Look, can't we talk later? I just want to do the dishes.
I want to talk to you now.
Well, you'll have to want, won't you? God. Oh, look, Billy, I've just got a thing on my mind, that's all.
Like what? I thought Bobby had just rang.
Well, I know he has, but what do you know?
No, I don't know.
Oh, you're going to think I'm stupid, but I just wish... Look, I just wish she wasn't having such a good time, that's all. Oh, I knew you'd think I was being stupid.
No, I don't think he's stupid. I think it's normal. You're always jealous when your kids are happy with someone else. Everyone is. It's just, well, I thought you could put it out of your mind for one night, for a couple of hours at least.
I'm not a tap. I can't turn my feelings on and off like that.
I'm sorry, I forgot about your finer feelings.
What's that supposed to mean?
No. Means you do the dishes, all right?
Should we get these dishes out the way?
Why? Did you want to use the table?
Come here.
But, Mr. Rogers, this is all so sudden.
I keep expecting to hear like Katie's trombone.
Do you remember when we were kids, round at your mum's, in the throes of passion, with one ear cocked in case your mum came down?
Only now it's the kids we're listening out for.
I suppose it's the thought of being caught makes it really exciting.
I feel wicked.
There's nothing wrong with feeling wicked. In fact, I've been feeling wicked all week. It's just that I haven't had the chance to do anything about it until now.
At last. I feel as though I haven't talked to you for ages, you know?
We do a lot of talking. Sometimes I think we do too much talking and not enough of anything else.
Not about us, not about where we're going and that.
Can't we just have a cuddle?
We can have both.
Look, Billy, I know what's coming. Can't you just let it drop for one night?
What are you talking about?
I know you're going to ask me when I'm going to marry you and if I'm going to marry you.
You make it sound like a trip to the dentist.
Billy, I just want to relax with you tonight and have a nice time.
Yeah, you've really been relaxed tonight, haven't you?
Only because I could see this coming.
For God's sake, Sheila, I'm asking you to marry me, not prune me corns.
All this romantic evening stuff. No wonder you were glad to see our Karen go. No wonder you sent Claire away.
I told you to let Claire go because I thought it was the right thing to do.
Because it suited you.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it, Sheila? Your Karen, our Jimmy, that Susan one. If only they'd all go away, everything would be all right. Well, they have all gone away. And look at you. You've been squirming around like a bag of ferrets all night.
Self, self, self. That's all you care about.
And why not? Someone's got to bother about me. It's not going to be you, is it? All you're bothered about, Susan and Bobby. What's the matter, Sheila? You're jealous.
Oh, God, no more home psychology, please. I had enough of that the other night.
Then why don't you just tell me? Why don't you just come out and say that you don't want to marry me?
Oh, just stop it, will you, please? It's not fair.
Not fair? Me? Not fair? You were here when Doreen came back, after I'd spent a year dying to see her again, and another year wishing she'd never show her face here again. You were here. Were you fair? Come on, Billy, it's make your mind up time. That's the only help I ever got from you. You were here. You saw me kicking out the house we built together. It's me kids and everything for you. Well, it's make your mind up time, Sheila Grant. Do you want to be Sheila Corkill, or don't you?
I just need more time.
Well, there isn't any time, so come on, choose. Go on, get lost, go to your Easter Vigil or whatever it is, and you needn't think I'm coming after you.
What's he doing? He's setting a trap for the rabbit. Who framed Roger's rabbit, eh? What's he using as bait?
Easter eggs, I suppose. Seems a shame to disappoint him.
What's she doing? Come on, let's go up, eh? I feel terrible she caught us down here.
In a minute. It's just nice sitting here, talking. I feel as though I've been losing track of you the last few weeks, look.
Yeah. If you lose track of me again, you just try the kitchen, eh? That's where I'm usually kept.
What about work? What about school? There must be lots going on.
No, not really.
Come on, Chris. You can tell me. We used to talk about everything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. The school concert, Sammy.
Oh, that.
Oh, that.
Well, you've got a lot on your plate. I think she seems to be getting herself together a bit better now.
I want to know, Chris. I want to know where they're up to. That's why I jacked the driving in. I want to keep up with them. And if you start hiding things from me...
Frank, I'm not hiding anything from you.
Okay, love.
Look, that's enough talking for one night, eh? Come on. Let's go to bed now.
Yeah.
What? Hey, what? Hey, come here! your mum and dad, I think, are staying at your mate's, don't they, eh? Yeah, all I saw you with the rabbit. There's you two all the time. You look like a pair of bunnies over the fence, didn't you? I'll get you next time.
What's he going on about?
Easter bunnies. Jeff said he's been seeing rabbits.
Oh, real ones?
A big white one, Jeff said. I think they're the sort we can't see, if you know what I mean.
Oh, look, come on. We're all right here. What's wrong with you? I've got a stitch. Well, you should come training with me and get yourself fit. Oh, why? Jump over a lot of fences, do you? Look, we couldn't let him catch us. Well, he's big, you know. It's only a joke. Well, he didn't sound too amused to me.
You haven't seen Monty around, have you? Got any big white rabbits? Come on. Let's get you inside, eh?
Frank, look, a shooting star.
I'll make a wish.
It's gone now. Only last a second.
It's funny they only come out when I blink.
They're not really shooting stars, you know, they're meteorites. They're only about this big. I saw one in the museum when I used to take the kids.
Do you know what I love about being married? You never really know what's going to happen next. You come home knackered and filthy. And the next minute you're in a scene out of a Fred Astaire movie.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember when we took the kids camping? You and me in the communal showers in the middle of the tent.
Sometimes at work, the lads try to take the mick out of me. Because I go on about you and that. They're always trying to get me to go clubbing it with them. Take a few chances. Bit of adventure. But I mean, what are they doing? Same old pubs, same old clubs, same old patter, your place or mine. Loving someone, watching them change, trying to keep up with them. I mean, that's the real adventure. Because you never really know what's going on in someone's head. Do you?
Come on.
What's up, love? Have I said something wrong?
No, I'm just feeling the cold now.
See what I mean? 1 minute you're Fred Astaire, next minute you're doing the dishes.
Oh, you're a good man, Frank Rogers. And I love you very much.
You go spare when he sees that. You're the one who wants more action. Jeff, playing Hunt the Bunny with the man next door might be your idea of action, but mine's a bit more, you know. You know what? Well, it comes to something when your mum and dad are having a better time than you are. What are you on about? Well, they didn't come out when we made all that noise in the back garden. So what, like? Well, people normally would, unless they were doing something more interesting. They just must have been asleep. All I know is everyone's having a wild time, except for me.
Can't wait till you find your eye, Bunny.
Well, when they do, I won't be here.
doing here?
I thought this is where you'd be. I thought it'd be nice to come with you.
Well, think again.
Hang on, Sheila. Are we going in?
God, you've spoiled it now. I just wanted some peace and quiet, some bit of time to think.
All I wanted was a quiet night in.
Well, you should have stayed in then, shouldn't you?
I wanted to be with you, didn't I?
Oh, look, I want to be with you, but I need some time on my own.
You've had plenty of time.
God, why can't you leave me alone?
That's what you want, that's what you'll get. I'll leave you alone, all right? From now on.
Special Babies next, with the sad story of a child born with a rare genetic disease.
Nice lunch, love. You sure you don't mind me working today?
No, of course not. I'll do you something nicer for you too.
What more could a man want, eh? A job, a good home, and a sexy,
A sexy, sexy wife.
And when I get home from work, you better watch out.
When you get home from work, there's a meeting of the residents' committee over at the Collinses.
Even better. That'll really get me going.
Making a sarnie. Do you want one?
No, I'm not hungry.
Who's bringing her back and what time?
Tea time, whenever that is. I don't know. Bob, I suppose.
Yeah, well, let's hope she's had a good time, eh? No use everyone being miserable, is it?
You just don't understand, do you? But then why should you? I mean, you're not the one who's having Claire taken away from you. For you, the problem doesn't exist.
Got it all wrong, Sheila, except for the doesn't exist bit, because that's how I'm starting to feel. Like the other night at the cathedral.
Billy, will you please understand that had nothing to do with you? It was something I had to face on my own. I needed that moment alone without anybody else there. Even you.
Yeah? And when did we last have some time together? When, eh? Go on, tell me.
Don't change the subject.
When? Last Sunday, when it was decided we could let Claire go. I've been living with a stranger ever since then, do you know that?
You don't understand.
About Claire? Sheila, I couldn't love that girl more if she was my own, do you know it?
Billy.
I mean, if you're worried about Susan and Bobby laying claims to her about being a settled family, then what's wrong with us being a settled family? Why don't we just get married and have done with it?
Because I'm a Catholic. Look, we've been through this before.
1,000 times, yeah, and it doesn't make no sense. I won't stop asking, you know, Sheila.
I know.
Look, why don't we just go out, eh? Instead of hanging around here and getting on each other's nerves. Put your coat on, eh, and we'll go for a walk in the park. What do you say? Look, there's bags of time just to get out the house. Hey?
Okay.
me back for 4?
Come on, let's go in.
That's fine, yeah, just a bit more jam and sugar. That was fine, just not as tight next time. It was all right because she liked it anyway. Next, please.
After you.
Right, just tell Denise what you want to do, and if you need any help, there's some styling magazine there.
You're looking smart.
Oh, thank you.
Special appointment, interview?
No, not really.
Oh, I understand. Look, just checking about the meeting this evening. 6:30 we agreed, didn't we? My house.
Yes, 6:30, that's right, I'll be there.
Is Frank coming along?
Well, I expect so.
You managed to talk sense into him about the meeting at all?
No, not yet, but I think I've got an idea of how to get the sponsors on our side.
Oh, splendid. Let's hear it then.
Well, I'm in a bit of a hurry right now, Paul. We'll talk about it later, eh?
Of course.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to keep you.
That's okay, bye.
I'll contact Jonathan and Michael Choi. Enjoy yourself. Oh, Chrissy.
Yeah, that's fine. I think it's you next. No, I think it is you.
No, it's all right. I'll wait.
Well, all the girls training anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
No, I'll wait, till you're free.
Well, I'm not cutting today, I'm just supervising.
It doesn't matter. I'll just wait.
Can you come this way, please?
I am sorry I'm late.
Hi. Well worth waiting for.
I've kept you waiting then.
Well, to be honest, I wasn't sure you'd come.
I did think about not coming.
Oh?
Not for very long.
Shall we go in?
Yeah, what's on?
Who cares?
Oh, Sue, just a minute.
Oh, I know what you're going to say, Paul. The meeting.
Well, thank the Lord someone's clued up about it. Chrissy Rogers has an idea that might force the commercial sponsors to withdraw.
Well, you'll have to include us out of it, I'm afraid.
Oh, dear.
Well, we did intend to come, honest, but clash of dates. Terry's dad's birthday.
Yes, well, the next one, perhaps. But this is an important issue, likely to affect us all.
Sorry.
I'll let you have the minutes.
Thanks.
Oh, Sue, have you seen the...
Excuse me, I think it's you next.
No, thanks.
Well, then I'll have to ask you to leave.
Leave?
Yeah, if you want me to do your hair, then you'll have to make an appointment.
How?
Just ring up.
I've been ringing up. I've been ringing up for 2 months. I've been in here half a dozen times. They keep saying you're full up.
Yeah, well, been a bit busy just lately.
Busy? It's easier to get to see the Pope. So I thought I'd take a chance, Your Holiness. I didn't know you wouldn't be cutting.
Oh, well, next time I'll put out a declaration, from the balcony. Look, if you want, I can book you in now for a couple of weeks' time. How's that?
No, good. Going away Wednesday. Holiday. Got me air tickets, passport, sun oil.
Oh, go on, then. You'll have to wait a bit longer. I've got to see the girls through, and it could be another hour.
You've got nowhere to go till Wednesday.
Nobody answering the door? Let's try again, eh? I don't think there's anybody in. Come on, let's have a look through the window. What we're going to do, eh? Let's wait in the car a bit. Come on.
Thanks, I enjoyed that.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Funny in parts, too.
It's been a while since I...
Sorry.
Frank's not much of a film lover, I'm afraid.
Well, no, not everyone is. Look, would you like a coffee or something before we head back?
Joe,
if you got time.
I'd like to, but
Yes, of course, it's selfish of me. One of my faults, I'm afraid. I tend to want more of a good thing. I'll drive you back.
Oh, no, it's all right. Excitement in life is one thing, but living dangerously, Joe, I'd better get a taxi.
Right. Will I see you again?
I'd like that.
Good. Oh, where shall we say? How about lunch? Day after tomorrow?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Great. I look forward to it.
I'd better go. Bye.
Bye.
About going to make it.
I hope the cylinder head hasn't gone.
God. Oh, they're there. Oh, look at her. How long have they been waiting?
Can't be helped, you don't get a choice when you can't overeat, you know.
Oh, I've missed you, little baby. Oh, I'm sorry we weren't here. The silly old car broke down. Look at all that smoke. Sorry about that. Have you been waiting long?
We were all right in the car.
Hey, Claire, aren't you going to give me a kiss? Give us a kiss. You've been a good girl, have you?
Very good girl. We loved having her.
Look, sorry we weren't here, like, but as you can see, you know. And what have we got there as well? Can I have a look at that? That's a lovely dolly. Who bought you that, then?
Daddy.
Your daddy?
It's very nice. Do you want to come in for a cup of tea?
No, thanks very much.
What you call it?
We've been travelling most of the day. I told Bobby I'd be back in half an hour.
Look, thanks for bringing her home.
Yeah, thanks.
Claire, are you going to say thanks for a nice time?
Thank you.
You're welcome, pet. You can come any time you want. Give us a kiss.
Hey, we'll be in touch, all right?
Fine. Bobby, you'd like that? Bye.
Look at that funny bunny rabbit up there, eh? What do you think it's doing? Hey? I think it's taking Katie Rogers' Easter eggs, don't you?
Yeah. Can I go to the zoos again?
Look, we'll see about that. Hey, come and tell us about your holidays. Did you have a nice time? Yeah. Did you get any more presents?
Night, draw. So where'd you work in the place for all these fabulous holidays?
Well, you know that super cool designer sportswear shop down the road? Next to the offie that has Lambrusco on permanent offer?
Yeah.
Well, not there.
Divvy.
No, I'm quite big in stockpiling as it happens.
Stockpiling?
Yeah, you know, I pile stock here, pile stock there. Shelf filling at the supermarket.
Well, I can't pay much, can I?
No, it doesn't. I do a bit of DJ work at nights. Strictly off the record, of course.
Ooh. Hiya.
Thought you were supervising?
Well, I am. I was.
How long are you going to be?
As long as it takes. Why?
Because the shop should have closed by now, that's why.
Since when have I had to ask your permission to cut hair?
There wasn't much hair cutting going on when I came in today.
Oh, you should have come a bit earlier, because you've missed all the best bits.
Right, well, I'll call back, then.
Barry.
I'll bring my holiday photos in soon as they're developed, OK?
Yeah.
I'll bring a brochure in tomorrow. You might fancy it yourself.
Don't you come too close.
messing under his breath.
I don't know what they've been doing with her.
Something
She's
about-
absolutely shattered. She nearly fell asleep in the bath.
Bloody excitement, that, won't it?
What she can do without that sort of excitement? It's all very well for them taking her away for a few days. They don't have to bring her back down to earth again, do they?
She'll just be tired, that's all.
Tired? She was shattered. I should never have let her go. She won't go again, I'm telling you that for nothing.
It's stupid saying that, isn't it? Bobby's got every right to see her.
And I've got every right to make sure she's looked after properly.
She was looked after properly. Bobby loves the bones of her, and Susan does. Hey, come on now. You don't think for 1 second they might do anything to harm her?
I didn't say that. It's just that she's young at the minute. She doesn't need all these complications in her life. She's very impressionable.
Oh, impressionable, is it? Well, let me tell you something, Sheila. Something I don't think you know about. You're doing a pretty good impression of someone who's paranoid.
Oh, rubbish!
Oh, don't you think so? Well, you want to try looking at it from this side of the fence, especially from where I'm standing. It's sudden lonely over here. Only you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Where are you going?
I don't have to stay and listen to this.
Wrong. It's exactly what you have to listen to. I want to share your life, Sheila, not just be in it. Now, I've given up a lot to do that because I thought it was worth it. Now, don't make me think I've done the wrong thing. Sheila, just wake up and start getting things into some sort of order. I'm fed up playing second fiddle to an obsession, all right?
Chris passes that sheet of paper on the table, love. Chat. Chris, what's this, love?
Oh, sorry.
You're a nutcase, you know that? 2 knives.
What are you talking about?
2 knives on the table. What's that supposed to mean?
2 knives, it's twins, isn't it?
It's going to be a bit crowded in here, isn't it? We haven't got a fork between us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your mind's somewhere else, isn't it?
Hey, it's just a simple mistake.
I know. I've been a bit like that myself today. I think it's a night for you, mate. Tell you what, love. It's a long time since I've had this effect on you.
Give over. Aren't you at the Collinses in a few minutes?
A few minutes is all I need, love.
Yeah?
I thought I'd give you these. Thanks, like.
Oh, we shouldn't have bothered.
See ya.
Hey, Mum. Hey, love. Who put Jive Bunny up there, then?
God knows.
Reminds me of the kind of stunt our Damon used to pull. How are you getting on?
OK.
Where's Claire?
Oh, she's in bed.
Early, isn't she?
Well, she was tired. All the excitement, I suppose.
Look, Mum, I'll be going back down south soon. I just thought I'd call round and see Barry too.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Look, Mum, I'm sorry about those things I said.
No, you're all right, love. They needed saying. Anyway, I didn't exactly bite my tongue, did I?
No offence, eh?
How's your dad?
Full of the holiday. Been back an hour before he drew breath. Couldn't get over having me and Claire in the same room.
Did he say, have they got any plans?
About getting married? I think so, but they never told me. Look, Mum, I know what you're thinking, and it's like I told you, my dad's got no intention of taking Claire for good.
Have you asked him that?
No, of course I haven't asked him that. But I know me dad, I know what kind of person he is. You know what kind of person he is. Look, do you remember when we were living over the road, and I came back just after he left? And I wanted to go and see him, but I didn't know if you'd approve or not. Do you remember? Well, you told me yourself. You said your dad's no villain. And he's not. He never will be. You know what I'm saying? But you got to bear in mind, he loves Claire as well.
Daniel, may I have a word? No. Is that good? Yes? On this one? No? You stick with that one. Yeah. Now pay attention now, because there comes a time, Daniel, old son, you have that one. And I'm sure this is going to happen many times in your life. When enough is enough, you see? Watching? Because anything more than that is just too much. Uncle Jonathan's not very good at building towers. And he's been a grumpy old boss with your mum, too.
Terry's still in the shower. Who was it said women take longer to get ready? Come on there, old son. Come on there. Hey. Do you want me to put him to bed before we leave you?
No. No, we're going to have a serious man-to-man talk first, right? Sort a few things out.
And would one of those things be Sarah? I'm not blind, John. Has she been in touch?
Well, she wants to dissolve the partnership. Yes, she doesn't want to spend her time with an incompetent. She doesn't see any future for us. So she's going to move to a London-based firm who's offered her a better deal.
Did she say why?
I she said, why, all right, don't they all? The women in my life. What is it about me? I try my best, but it's as if it's just not good enough. I don't know. First Cheryl, now Sarah. What do I do wrong?
Well, Sarah's a different thing altogether as far as I can see. I mean, the business won't collapse, will it?
No, not if I can help it. No, I'll just have to get a new partner, buy up Sarah's share of the business. What?
Well, Viv might be interested. I mean, if you think she's good enough. I mean, she's a litigation specialist.
I could fill Sarah's chair, Viv or whoever. She's filling a place, that's another matter. I had hopes, you see. For the first time since Cheryl, I was beginning to think there might be something worth existing for.
Well, reasons for existing are always hard to find. I've been lucky. And when the new baby comes along, I'll have all the reasons that I need. Oh, you'll find yours, you'll see.
Give him here. Give him here. Hey!
Oh,
it's a boy, it's a baby.
What'll happen for you, John? I know it will.
Hey, let's have a look. This is what
Oh, great, that, love. The look on that Jonathan's face and the doctor. Couldn't believe it, could they?
Yeah, well, don't sound so surprised. I do have a brain, you know.
Of course you do. And everybody at that meeting knows it now. I thought Paul Collins was going to ask for your autograph.
Well, it seemed perfectly obvious to me. We put pressure on the sponsors of the sports pitch, let them see that the sponsorship wouldn't be in their best interests. They panic, they pull out.
Crafty. No two ways about it. You put you up to it, love.
Nobody put me up to it. I thought of it myself.
All right. Keep your hair on.
Yeah, well, give me credit for something, eh?
I am. I do. Look, Chris, if anybody's decided to have a cob on, it should be me. Not that I have. I think you did great.
So?
What I'm saying is we could have talked about it before we went over there.
Look, I am capable of independent thought, you know.
We knew I was in favour of the sports pitch. All I'm saying is we could have discussed it before we went over there.
You want the sports pitch. You argue for it. I don't have to think the way you do all the time, you know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, Frank, what do you see me as? I mean, apart from your wife.
Chris, what's all this about?
I asked you a question.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I am talking about me being something more than just an extension of you and the kids.
Today's special babies are Callum and Joshua, both undergoing major surgery for a cleft palate. That's next.
gnomes back. Hey, shut the door, son, so the letter can't get out.
Well, we're gonna get locked out.
No, we won't. I've got the key.
I
I know. Put that back for me now.
What are we gonna do today?
Oh, look, I've got the car ready. Why don't we take a drive and see if we can't find Monty, eh? I bet he's just waiting for us to come and find him, isn't he?
Oh. Can we bring the kitten with us?
Ah, no, I don't think so, son.
All right.
Oh, but look, he's safe in the box. He likes it in the box. He doesn't like it in the car, does he? And I'll tell you what, if you're good, we'll stop off at a sweet shop on the way home, won't we?
Yeah!
You nutters.
Oh, Sam, you're going to have to move that lot, love. I've got people coming at 11. I did warn you.
I'll only be another half an hour. I'm expecting someone as well.
Oh, who?
Owen. I rang him. He's going to come round.
Well, I'm glad about that.
Have you got coming anyway?
Nobody exciting. The public relations officer from the firm who are going to sponsor the sports pitch, and Jonathan Gordon-Davis.
How excited do you want to get, Mum? Jonathan's not bad.
Compared to who?
Anyone, really. Except my dad, like. The only other male I've had anything to do with lately is Dr. O'Rourke. Owen's coming about 2. Are you going to be in?
No.
Oh, all right, John, how's it going? What's up, my wife not behaving herself then?
Oh, no, she's working like a beaver when I left. Wish I had 2 of her. No, I've just thought I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
What 2 birds is that?
Well, I'm due over at the Rogerses in a couple of minutes. Meeting about that proposed sports pitch. What's that?
Adolescent humour. So?
Eh?
You said 2 birds.
Oh, the rent.
Well, it's not due till Friday, is it?
No, I know. Well, I'm here now. Well, look, if you haven't got it, then...
Of course we've got it. And it's the first thing we see to, isn't it? Number 1 priority, roof over your head. And it's not every tenant who does on-the-spot repairs. I hope you take a note of this, you know. Sue's told me about Sarah.
Oh, that. Well, yeah. These things happen, as they say. How's things with you, anyway?
Oh, OK, you know. Couldn't use out of the store, could you? I'm knackered with one thing and another. Mostly the other. Right, that's it. Just a little bit to me. That's it. Great. Lovely. Don't fall down, John.
Huh?
Do you want to talk about it?
Sarah's leaving the firm. Yeah, she's had a better offer. Spare you the finer details. She no longer wishes to be associated with the business.
And how do you feel about that? Or is that a daft question?
Well, we'll have to survive, eh? I'll find myself a new partner. Can't afford to let the business suffer.
Well, that'd take loads of money.
Mm-hmm. A bit more than I got at the moment, actually. Unless you count this house and the flat.
Well, it's the house, I suppose, if you count that.
Yeah, I don't care what it takes, Terry. You know, I don't intend to let her think she's indispensable.
Oh, nobody's that, are they? Yeah, you go in there. We're going to go and find Monty. Right, go on. Go in first, babe. I don't want you to shout him when we see him. Hey? You're going to shout him for me? Yeah. That's it. And keep your eyes peeled, won't you? And the first one to spot Monty will get 50 pence. What do you think about that, then, eh?
I've got the key.
Oh, yeah? Of course I have. Just let me get my seatbelt on.
The kitten's gone.
Oh, let's get that in there like that.
The kitten's gone.
I told you to put him in the box, didn't I, Lee?
Yeah.
Well, that's where he'll be, then.
Look.
What? Oh, you didn't. You did? Oh, I'll have to look round for him. He must be here somewhere.
Well, we do tend to sponsor only those projects of definite benefit to a community, stroke communities, if you take my drift, Mrs. Rogers.
Well, I think I do, Mr. Wynne. However, in this case... excuse me. Sammy, would you get that door, please? Probably be Jonathan, love. However, in this case, well, we feel that you may have been misinformed.
I doubt that, Mrs. Rogers. We do go into these things rather carefully.
Oh, hiya, come in.
Hi, thanks. Working hard?
Sometimes.
Keep it up, can be worth it. Did you know there's a...
Jonathan, this is Mr. Wynne. Mr. Wynne, Jonathan Gordon-Davis.
Good morning, Brian Wynne, Public Relations, Geesley.
Jonathan's a homeowner on the close. He also happens to be a solicitor.
Oh.
John, do sit down. Sam, would you get Jonathan a cup of coffee, please, before you go up?
Black, no sugar, please. Thanks.
I was just telling Mr. Wynne about our objections to the sports pitch.
Yes, now, any objections that you have, Mr.
Gordon Davies.
Mr. Gordon Davies would have to be laid at the door of the developers. I'm afraid we at Giesling are quite committed to our sponsorship.
Even though you're condoning a breach of privacy.
Well, we are led to believe a majority of the residents are in favour.
I'll come straight to the point, Mr. Wynne. The land upon which the development is to be built is subject to a covenant formed specifically to protect the flora, fauna and wildlife of that area.
Yes, well, again, I would have to refer you to the developers. Our interests are purely promotional. The publicity, you understand.
Well, these are some replies I've had to inquiries from the local radio station, a local newspaper, 2 national newspapers and 2 television companies, and they're all interested in highlighting these problems. And your company are the sponsors, Mr. Wynne.
Should be quite a lot of publicity in that for Giesling, I would have thought, Mr. Wynne.
And if you need any more publicity, I could always contact Friends of the Earth.
When will you come back?
I don't know, Jessica. It could be a long time, sweetheart.
But how long is it in days?
A lot, Jess. But look, don't worry, because you're going to America soon, and you're going to start a whole new life there, and it's going to be really exciting, I promise you. I tell you what, give me a hand. Come and sit on this.
Will you visit us in America?
Well, I'd like to. Will you visit me in London? Oh, you.
It's got to be round there somewhere. Oh, bless you. Oh, we'll find him, won't we? I'll tell you what. Why don't you go and see if he's in the back garden? Bless you, darling. Hey, look. Take this. I'll see if you can find him for me, eh?
Oh, wait, you can come with me.
I will in a minute. You see if you can find him. Good girl. What is it about me and animals, eh? Don't mind me, mate.
I think you got our message, don't you?
Maybe. The scare tactics have a habit of wearing off. A really determined developer could bring pressure to bear to get that covenant amended.
Even if it means destroying the land.
Afraid so. That's the way things work sometimes. Anyway, I think we've given him something to think about for now, and I think your mum was brilliant.
Yeah.
How on earth did you convince the media they should get involved?
I didn't.
Puss.
Things you see when you haven't got a camera with you. Never had you down as a car whispering, Mick.
Here's a cat behind the dashboard, you know.
Ah, cat this week, it'll be giraffes next. What are you going to tell him?
It's not my fault the man's blind. Or how soft he'll look when he finds out.
Well, what about this?
He learns a screwdriver.
Are you on another diet, Chris?
No, I'm not hungry, love. I'll be eating later anyway.
So what do you reckon, after your meeting? Do we get the sports picture, don't we?
Well, it remains to be seen. Jonathan thinks they'll be back. Oh, Sammy's keen to get involved now, and she knows there's conservation issues at stake.
Would have been great for our Jeff, that. Could have used it myself, for that matter.
Oh, aye. And when would you have found the time?
Yeah. I know I've been working long hours lately. But to be honest, Chris, I've had to.
Well, if you needed, love, you needed.
You mean?
Look, if a job's got to be done, it stands to reason somebody's got to do it.
Well, I wasn't going to mention it, but we're having to cut corners, you know. Try and save on overheads.
What are you trying to tell me, Frank?
What I'm trying to tell you, Chris, is I'm going to have to work a bit more till the problem gets sorted.
Well, I understand. A lot of husbands have to work late. I mean, if the job's got to be done...
It has, Chris. I might even have to spend a couple of days in London at the suppliers. Like next week.
So? Well, it won't be the first time.
Sound? I mean, you know, I'm glad you see it that way. Oh, hey, tell you what, love. You wouldn't get as many wives as understanding as that.
Come on. Are we going to enjoy our last lunch together or not?
The brooch is really beautiful, Michael. Thank you.
It's traditional. Gold for someone who's leaving, so that they return.
I've got a present for you too.
Have you, Jess?
I'll go and get it.
She didn't tell me she had a present.
Oh, I think that's probably her secret, Michael.
Of course.
Did you hear it meow?
I hear it scratching.
Well, that could have been anything, couldn't it?
What do you mean, anything? There's nothing else that could have been. I'm not that soft, you know.
Harry's gonna go nuts.
Oh, he's not gonna know, is he, unless you tell him? What are you gonna say, hey, Harry? Mick lost a cat up your dashboard while you were gone.
Hey, hang on, I'm no grass.
Yeah, well, you're no help either.
There's only enough room for one person at a time in here.
Yeah, me. So unless you've got any good ideas, stop sitting there agog with indifference and go and earn us some money, will you?
How about this for a good idea? Why don't you take the seats out?
Well, that's a good idea.
Of course it is. Not enough room to swing a cat round in there.
Hey, Mick. See you down the pub tonight, if you finish there.
Nice one, Frank.
We've got a kitty going.
You're going to have to tell him, you know.
What'll spoil the fun? The longer it goes on, the worse he's gonna feel.
I bet you're looking forward to joining the design group.
Yes, I am. I'm very lucky to have landed on my feet. It's good company, and I do need the experience.
I'd say they're lucky to get you.
That's for you.
Jessica!
Before you open it, you got to promise me something.
What?
You got to promise me that you'll keep it with you all the time.
I promise. Then can I open it now? Another box. Oh, Jessica, it's lovely. Did you make it yourself?
Yes, in modelling clay. It has 7 beads, one for each person who loves you best. So all you have to do is hold a bead and think of that person.
Looks like we have a budding jewelry designer in the family.
It's really lovely. I'll treasure it forever.
Go and play, kids. I'm busy.
Dad?
I told ya.
I found a kitten. Look.
Sammy! Sammy, I'm off now, love.
Okay.
Sam, if I'm not back by 4:30, would you put the tea on for me, please?
Okay.
Thanks. And give Owen my love, eh? Mum? Yeah?
You don't mind him coming, do you?
Oh, Sam, of course not, no. Are you sure you're going to be able to manage with that wheelchair?
Well, he's on his crutches now.
There's progress for you, eh?
Yeah. Look dead nice.
Oh, thanks.
Hope he's worth it.
Sam, you won't forget the tea, will you?
OK, that's a promise. I'll come to the airport to see you off to America. Satisfied?
Wonderful.
Who are you thinking of?
What?
You're holding one of the beads.
Oh, well, actually, I was just wondering, how do I know which bead is for which person?
Easy. Start with the red one. The red one is Hattie. Next to Hattie is Alison. Next to Alison is...
Oh, I see now. Daddy. That's how it follows now. And next to Daddy is you, yes?
Mummy. Daddy is in between Mummy and Alison. Then me.
Of course.
Alison's going to meet us at the station. She said she wants to say her own au revoir.
That'll be lovely. And so now there are 2 left. So this one must be Grandad. Who's this one for?
People do still love you when they go away, don't they?
Of course they do, sweetheart. Mummy went away and we still have one for hers. So who's this one for?
James.
Hey, you doing well?
Better than I was, like. How about you?
Fine, managing.
You do, don't you? When you have to, like.
Yeah, when you have to. Look, are you sure you should be doing this?
No. I'm just not stuck on the alternative, that's all.
But did the doctor say it's all right?
Not exactly, no. They reckon I should still be on my wheels.
So why aren't you then?
Oh, things look different from up here. You can only stay below people's eye level for so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sooner or later, you stand up.
Well, what if you can't stand up?
Did Andy come round?
Yeah.
Well, Andy can't stand up. He'll never be able to. But after 5 minutes with him, you don't even notice. I reckon everyone should be like Andy.
Do you want a glass of water?
No, I'm set.
I'm really glad you're making progress, Owen.
Slowly, like.
I'm doing better as well.
Honest?
Yeah, I really think so now.
Oh, that's good. It really is good.
It's not easy, like, keeping away.
Well, nothing is that's worthwhile anyway.
But it's like you said, sooner or later you've got to stand up, right? Will you help me?
Oh, can you see me saying no? I've wanted to help you from day one, haven't I? All you had to do was ask.
Well, I want you to phone me every day just to check. Just say, Sammy, have you been drinking? Just so I can say, no, I haven't. Will you?
See those crutches over there? Well, they're my most prized possessions right now. Without them, I wouldn't be able to manage. Everyone needs help, Sammy. Do you know what? One day we're going to be the people we used to be.
Can't wait.
Well, I'll have to give you a lift this time. At least part of the way.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, most of my relatives are in Canada. You've heard of O'Rourke of the Mountains, I presume?
Always gets his man.
Something like that, yeah. No relation, of course. Where are your roots, Chrissy?
Oh, Liverpool, born and bred.
Oh, yes, of course, and then you went to college here?
Yeah, I had big plans to be a teacher at one time.
Till Sammy happened?
Yeah, well, life came along.
Any regrets?
Sometimes. No, not really. I know things could have been a lot worse. Joe, are we doing the right thing?
Probably not. But the question we ought to be asking ourselves is, do we want to carry on doing it?
Yes. We'd have to be very careful.
How will I be able to reach you? I mean, if I rang and somebody else answered the phone, I suppose I could say I was,
One of the parent governors from the school?
Yeah, that's good. And you'd know to ring me back when it was okay. You like classical music? Only there's a concert on in Chester next week. What do you say?
Well, I think I could arrange it. Frank's got a lot of overtime next week.
Roll on next week.
Keys. I've lost those after all that. Hey, Mick, how'd it go with the cat?
Oh, piece of cake.
Oh, you got it out then?
Yeah, no bother. Okay, how's business?
Got to think I was invisible out there. I'd have been better off driving around in this. At least it's a one-off. You know what? I think 3 out of every 4 cars out there is a taxi.
Is that right? I thought it was 4 out of every 4.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for the keys, you know. Want to test the electrics.
Why don't you try the ignition?
I can't. I haven't got the keys, have I?
Look in the ignition.
The wipers don't work.
Well, they're doing a brilliant impersonation. All right, lads. Find any road dogs in there?
Just hopped home for tea, have you, Frank?
What?
Chrissy Magic with the rabbit pie, is she?
All right. How long's that been up there? Does the old clocks know about it? Well, we thought it was a bit of that modern art, didn't we? Not like that fella who had the shark sticking out of his roof.
Hey, don't worry, though, Frank. Might not be real.
Might not be real. What I'll do to our Jeff will be, I'll skin the little...
Here, try the lights. Go ahead. Ah, well, that's great, that, if you want to turn both ways at the same time.
Hey, what else can go wrong?
I think I'd rather have Frank Rogers' rabbit.
It's all right when you're in them, if you don't mind that. When you want to get somewhere, that's fine.
Thanks. It was a lovely afternoon.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I see. Is this where I get out? Here, let me.
No, it's okay. I think it's just stuck on. Thank you.
And just a reminder that from Monday onwards, you can see Brookside at the slightly later time of 11:40.
Hi there.
Hi. Hi, Hetty.
Well, here I am with all my worldly goods. I told you this moving business was a piece of cake. About the rug. It's just passing through.
Through to where? A jumble sale, perhaps?
Oi, cheek. Now, who's going to give me a hand to unload this as I've already done my Superwoman impersonation at the other end?
I think I can manage that.
Is that a magic carpet? Yes, it's a jumbo magic carpet. We're all going to fly to America on it. Daddy says not to believe everything you say.
Is
Is it really magic?
No, of course it's not magic. It's Mum's. It's got a hole in it.
I ought to have that made into a T-shirt. It's not magic, it's Mum's.
Hi, love. I got your suit from the cleaners. Oh, I thought you were your dad.
And I thought you were a burglar. You usually leave your handbag downstairs. That's a dead obvious clue to a mother in residence. I suppose it's instinctive, like mother whales leaving, or whatever they leave to mark out their own territory. Shall I start the tea?
Oh, that'd be nice, love. Sam, one of the girls in work, she's going to a concert, classical music, and she asked me what she should wear, and, well, I said I didn't really know.
And I would?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I just told her to wear whatever she felt comfortable in.
Oh, that's great, Mum. I don't suppose you do advice for the broken-hearted as well, do you?
Oh, is Owen?
Oh, go away, will you? That was a joke. He's all right.
And this is a concerned mother, that's all.
Anybody home?
Yeah, all right, love, we'll come in. Come on, all hands to the kitchen pump.
Mum, if you ask me, I think my dad's stirring up some serious trouble for himself.
What are you talking about?
My dad's cough. He was barking this morning. There's no need to bite me head off.
All right, legs.
Yeah, I've got it right now, you know. I got to my back in those days.
Talking of back in, what about this lot?
Ah, it works all right without that. Look, I'll show you.
It works without the windscreen wipers, is that what you're telling me? All right, Leo. First dead
Leo.
wipers and now dead gnomes, eh?
Come here, son, give me that gnome. Thanks. Now how can I make it clear to you that you mustn't touch the gnomes? Between the gnomes and the motor.
I want one, see?
I'm trying, son, I'm trying. He'll be back home soon. And before Harry Cross, I hope.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you can afford the £10 reward.
Hey, look, Tez, I can't afford not to get that dog back.
Include Nature's Electrics.
Hey, gnomes, dogs, muggies. I'll tell you what, I'm sick and tired of fiddling around with the electrics and combinations and all kinds of...
I'm doing the nights here. Which reminds me, your days seem to be getting shorter.
Hey, don't start on me. Have you ever tried explaining to two kids how the mother can just give away a kitten that was a present from them?
Hey, look, have you ever thought of running that cab on natural gas?
You what?
Well, the amount that's just come out of your mouth, we could have done a fare from Manchester Airport and back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble fitting everything in, you know. At least you've got a woman behind you.
Yet behind me, in front of me, waving poll tax forms at me. Look, we've got to do something, you know.
What?
Well, it's been doing me head in, hasn't it? Trying to think of something to make more money.
And? How much do you charge for resprays?
Come on.
Come on, Lee.
What's he doing here as if I didn't know?
What's this?
What's it look like?
I brought you something special back for your tea. I've rushed back to make it. Look, Billy, we're going to have to talk about this. You've been like this all week, ever since...
He failed to float over the cathedral. Must be the weight of all that dead wood you have to drag around with you.
Billy, it doesn't help to bring it down to that level.
What level does help?
Look, why can't we just sit and talk it through?
Save your breath, Sheila. The only words I ever hear out of your mouth is I. Oh, yeah, and there's me. What happened to us, Sheila?
That's not fair.
Well, just do one, then, eh?
I didn't realise you had so much stuff left.
You didn't realise. Oh, about the rug.
I thought we weren't taking furniture.
Yeah, well, we're not. Just a few personal things. I've already shipped those. I was planning on leaving it behind. I thought it was too tatty to ship, but, you know, when it came to it, I just had to scoop it up and throw it in the back of the car. Strange, isn't it? How in the middle of a major upheaval, all kinds of emotions that you don't recognise as yours come flooding up from the depths. Michael, the soup.
Oh, I'll give you.
Oh, careful, my vase.
It's all right.
Poor.
All right?
Yeah. Come on, no flagging. Before they come down to eat, don't you think we ought to discuss a few house rules?
What house rules?
Well, you know, Hattie and Jess. You don't think they're automatically going to slip into a harmonious routine without some kind of ground rules being provided?
Good heavens, no.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, those beans had gone cold.
I don't want bloody beans, for God's sake. You always get your own way, don't you? In every last little thing. You've even stripped the wallpaper off the walls in case there's a bit of Dorian's perfume left in it. And I've said, yes, Sheila, and whatever you want, Sheila, and what am I left with?
I'm still here. I'm still with you.
As what?
As me?
I don't know yet. I just know you got the trump card and you got a note from your teacher saying, oh, Sheila's excused from anything she doesn't want to do. Sign God.
Oh, leave my religion out of this.
Oh, it's your religion, all right. And if it says, kick me in the teeth, then I've lost me wife. I've lost me kids. And now I'm losing me manhood. Look what you're doing to me, Sheila.
Billy, I'm sorry.
I don't want your sorries. I just want you to get out of my head. Get out of my head.
That's Caroline. Mum says you should always knock before you come into somebody's room. I'm sorry, you don't have to knock. Do I have to live with you forever and ever? Unless you want to live in a Chinese restaurant with your granddad.
What's happened to the gnome?
Never mind the gnome. It's got a home to go to.
Thanks, Jay.
If I wanted to hypnotise you, John, I'd dangle a baby on a piece of string in front of your nose.
Oh, women do that to me.
You do it to yourself.
You're nicely settled in this place, aren't you?
Spit it out.
Well, I think you're going to be pleased. I'm going to give you the option to buy the place.
Oh, behave, will ya?
Well, at least think about it.
I have thought about it ever since you hinted it might happen.
And
I'm up Crap Creek without a paddle. I can't afford to pay the poll tax. I can't afford to pay the settle on the cab without meeting myself coming home. So how can I afford to buy this house off you?
Why are you standing there? It's a game Caroline used to play with me. Can I play? It's not a proper game, it's a wishing game. What are you wishing? Caroline said if you want something to happen and you wish hard enough, you can make it happen. That's what to tell kids your age. When you're bigger, they'll tell you the truth about things. Mummy tells me everything. Don't care. You don't understand anything. I understand lots of things.
Come on, you two, your tea's ready. Have you been fighting?
Hattie says I'm stupid. I did not. She tells lies about things. I don't.
Can you two make an effort to get on, please? It's no good accusing each other of things. I want you to be friends.
I tried, but she doesn't want to.
Is that true, Jess?
What I'm saying is, get yourself a mortgage. Investigate the options. Don't just sit there defeated before you've even gone into it. But it can't be much more than you're paying out in rent, not when you consider the tax incentives.
What good's tax incentive when you've got no income? You've done it, haven't you? You've put this house up for sale.
Actually, I put both properties on the market, yes. This house and my flat at the dock.
Ah, what are we going to do?
Any chance for a cup of tea?
Well, you better ask Baron Stoney broke here before he brings the bailiffs in for the mugs.
What? Oh, don't worry about it, Max. Just Terry looking a gift horse in the mouth.
How can I get you to understand that I can't buy this house?
If he can, he's been doing a brilliant impersonation of a demented pauper.
Terry, look. It's like this. I need cash to buy out Sarah's share in the firm, all right? Now, when that happens, I have to examine my assets. Those are this house and the flat at the dock. So I put them both on the market, and whichever sells first. That's common sense, really, isn't it? All right? Out of respect for our friendship, I naturally offer you and Sue the first crack at buying this place. I'm sorry if it's a shock, but I really think you ought to look into it before you get so defeated.
Oh, the reason I'm defeated is because you can't get it into your head that we live from hand to mouth. Mick, will you tell him? Tell him what it's like.
Look, he can't afford to buy the house, John. I mean, he lives from hand to mouth. I sound like a parrot, don't I? Hey, Leo, keep away from the paint, will you? Excuse me, will you?
Terry, will you take some advice from me, meant in good faith?
What?
I don't make a big thing about class. There's too much made of it in this country. But there's something I see all the time at the office, all over this city, and it's a working class attitude. Yeah, it holds people back because they don't believe they've got any rights. They don't understand the law or commerce, so they just sit back and let it all slip away from them. Take this will I was...
No, you take that will, you roll it up and you stick it. Don't tell me about working class attitude because I'm a fully paid up card-carrying member, John.
I am giving you the chance to get up and out. Better yourself.
Oh, no, all what I can hear is out.
I'm not going to rise to this aggression, mate, because you're a friend.
You know what I think? I think you've got it in for me.
Oh, don't give me the paranoia.
Yeah, I've seen it all once too often. You know, this with your kicks round your ankles. Because I've got things that you want and can't have. So you're pulling the rug out from under.
I had hoped this wouldn't interfere with our friendship. I'm sure the flat is going to be the first to go.
Oh, no. The first thing that's going to go is my nerves under all this strain. You're talking about friendship. You promised me a roof over my head when I needed it. And I need
to raise capital.
If it hadn't have been for me, Cheryl would have...
Oh, no, not Cheryl.
Look, I didn't want to bring that up. But when I dragged her out of that fire, you promised me a roof over my head when I needed it.
It's a bit cheap bringing that up, isn't it?
Yeah, well, just put that down to my working class attitude. It comes from blokes like you handing out moral judgments whilst you drag the rug out from under their feet, I've told you. I've got to go to work now. So if you want to, you can hang around here for when Sue gets home and you can break the good news to her. Or do you just want me to go and kick her in the teeth?
I didn't mean to tell you like that, but I meant it, Sheila, all right?
I've wiped the beans off the wall.
Can I get past?
I'm moving then, am I?
Till you find somewhere else, yeah, you can have our Tracy's room. I wouldn't have bit you, Sheila. I couldn't do that.
That's why I'm still here. Lily, I won't be the lodger again. I won't have it.
Oh, look at the state of that. I wonder what our Katie does to her socks.
Probably buying her toenails. First day back at school tomorrow. I used to get dead nervous. Chris, does that feel hot to you?
Cool as a cucumber.
It's all them exhaust fumes you pollute the atmosphere with. I mean, if you can get lung cancer from passive smoking, exhaust...
Sammy, I thought you were going to niches.
I want to be Florence Nightingale to me sick dad.
Oh, don't encourage him. You know what he's like. Little ache or a tiny tickle. Typical man. He thinks he's dying.
Thanks. I just felt hot, that's all.
Yeah, our Jeff's always trying it on the day before school. Maybe me dad doesn't want to go to London.
Funny. No, tomorrow's too important for me not to look my best, Chris. Did you get me suit from the cleaners?
Yes, it's on the bed. Look, I thought you had a meeting tonight.
I'll sort that out before I left. Did you find me best tie?
Oh, Frank, will you stop faffing about, love?
I'll get it.
Have you met Mrs. Cobb on?
Oh, honestly, Frank.
I just want to look my best, that's all.
Hello?
Frank, it's a meeting you're going to, not a fashion show.
Oh, hiya, Howard.
It's important, Chris. You know it's important.
That's if you don't
Yes,
compliment
love, I
me.
know it's important. And that's why I picked your suit up for you. It's why I took a prospective client out of her way to get it for you. That's why I've ironed all your shirts and I've French polished your Y fronts. So you can relax, love. I think it's going to be all right tomorrow.
Tell me about it. Yeah? What can you show?
I didn't realise you were such a disciplinarian.
Me?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I think it's a good idea to have rules for children. But Jess is used to getting away from the table when she's finished eating. She's not used to waiting for everybody else.
Well, that's because you always used to eat at different times, but now...
We're going to have a proper family life.
Yeah, well, I just thought we ought to set a few ground rules before America.
There are millions of rules in a Chinese family, but they tend to be unwritten.
Yeah, I know. I've been reading a really great book about it called Woman Warrior. She talks about her childhood in America and calls it a childhood amongst ghosts.
Oh, I know those ghosts.
I didn't pick up on any of that in Hong Kong.
Well, that's because ghosts are invisible. You did your research, then?
Yeah, I suppose I did.
Ah, once a scientist, always a scientist. So tell me, what book should I read to understand why you hang on to that old rug?
My diary.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You see, it was on that rug that Hattie was conceived.
Oh, I see. Well, yes, that would have sentimental associations.
Come on. If you fall for that, you'll fall for anything. It's only a rug.
Oh, no, I'm tickled. Stop it.
It's gonna work, isn't it? Us.
First, you have to make a choice.
Which is?
Me or the rug. Oh, no! No! Stop!
Choice 1, rugs 0.
Look, I'm not going until you've told me what all this is about.
I've told you till me brain hurts.
Yeah, and you've sulked for most part of the week. You've thrown your tea at the wall, and now...
And now I want you out, all right?
But why, for God's sake, after all we've been through?
Bloody women.
I'm not bloody women. I'm me, Sheila Grant, and I won't be thrown out like a used dishcloth. I won't have it.
I've offered you husband.
I'm not free, Billy. I'm not divorced.
Oh, I'm not divorced, Billy.
Will you get it into your thick head? I'm not free.
What good would it do if you were?
Well, what's the point? You won't listen to the thing that matters to me. You just sneer at it.
I can't live my life as your sin anymore.
It's me that's the sinner.
And I have to do your penance, do I?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring the misery into your life. I'll phone for a cab then, shall I? I'll go to Matty's.
That'd be best, yeah.
How am I doing?
Choice 6, rugs. Still no score.
Mum,
Hattie, you're supposed to be in your room.
I never go to bed this early.
You're not in bed. I said you could do whatever you wanted in your room till your normal bedtime.
It's so that Jess doesn't feel she's the odd one out when she's going to bed first.
But she's loads younger than me.
Well, that's why we explained it to you and not to her, because you're old enough to understand.
Yeah, and Jess has to learn to stay at the table till we've all finished eating.
Not the same as this strange room with none of my things in it. There's nothing to do.
Hattie Gregory, how can you say that? With the bags of stuff I let you bring with you.
I wish we were still at the flat. Jess keeps saying it's Caroline's room.
I'll have a word with her later.
Cabs are like policemen, aren't they? They're never there when you want them. Still, I suppose Terry'd be glad of the fare.
Your Barry be made up, won't he?
I don't know what to say.
You'd be better off without me on your conscience anyway.
I still love you, you know.
Do you?
few days' time.
It was me that answered the phone, remember? Didn't sound like a week in Benidorm.
Well? Look, just get in then.
I'll come back from the
Just go, I can't stand this, all right?
Billy.
Go!
Billy. Billy. Yes. Billy, yes, I'm saying yes. I'll marry you, Billy. I'll marry you, Billy.
What? You're off your head, or what?
I will marry you, Billy.
Oh, you're going to definitely you two stop making an exhibition of yourselves. I've got a meter running here.
Jess. Good night.
Good night, Caroline.
Hello? Hello, Joe. Yeah, but only for a second. Tomorrow.
Chris, I'm just trying my gear on for tomorrow, love, but I can't find me tie.
Thanks, Jean, yeah. That'd be lovely. Yeah, thanks for ringing. Bye. Your tie's on the back of the wardrobe door, love. Oh, that was Jean.
Who?
Jean, from work. Non-stop talker.
Must be one of the brief nights then. Hey, I used some of that gargle and my cough went.
Oh, good. Jean was saying there's a hen party tomorrow night. One of the girls is getting married. I thought I might go.
Good idea, yeah. Keep it out of mischief while I'm gone.
So if you were thinking of ringing me tomorrow night, love, I probably won't be in.
What about our Sammy? Think it's wise to leave her?
Well, she's got Owen ring her every night. See if she needs any help.
Yeah, you're right. I've just got one warning for you, Chris.
A warning?
Yeah. If I find that you've had one of those male strippers at this hen party, there's going to be murder in this house.
Heartbreaking and heart-wrenching stories of real-life animal rescue are presented next here on Living.